So you want to be a truck driver today, huh? You want to be a truck driver? Your boy got the information, man. Let's get in the lab, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let go. Let go. Let go. Welcome to another edition of On Point Trucking Concepts with your man, LoShawn Parks. Alright, getting this video to you every weekend around this time, August 16th, to be the exact date for y'all out there, for you date heads, man. Who need to know dates, keep up with dates, all that stuff. August 16th, where we at right now. Alright? And today's video is going to be about you want to be a driver out on the road, OTR. You want to know how to be successful at driving, or the first steps in becoming a driver. I got that information for you. Like others that are searching for information, I came into the game pretty much new to trucking. So I'm going to break down the school that I went to, the company that helped me be successful on this road journey life, and give y'all all the information that I got, man. You know what I mean? Being out here for 3 years, man, I'm still new to the game. Even with you being 15 years, 20 years in the game, you still new to the game, man. Don't let nobody tell you that, oh, I've been in the game for 20 years and make it seem like they know everything. They don't, man. You learn something new every day in trucking, and that's the good part about trucking, man, is that you learn something new every day. If you're not learning something new every day in trucking, that's because you think you know too much. You're not trying to get information input. Yo, as a simple-minded person, man, open your mind up. Learn something new every day in trucking. Whether it be that you just learned something new about the reefer side and you a flatbed dude like me. I'm a flatbed dude. I still keep my ears to the streets, to the truck stops, whether it's about reefer drivers, whether it's about tanker drivers, whether it's about containers, flatbed. I leave my ear open to all divisions, man. So that's why I'm always learning something new every day on the road. And it is a great feeling, man, to keep your mind open and learn new stuff, man. So don't be simple-minded, man. Don't just think that, oh, because I pull reefers, man, I just need to know all about the reefer game, man. Learn about every division that's out here that the world has to offer, man, as far as trucking goes. You learn every aspect of the game, man. You'll know what seasons is for reefer, what season is tanker, what season is containers, what season is flatbed. And then you also know, well, when this division is starting to slow up, you might want to start looking in different divisions where you know the containers are booming here, booming there. So look out for that. I was just getting my hair cut yesterday at my homeboy's shop in Charlotte. My main man Myron, what up, Myron, my barber. Man does a pretty damn good job, you know what I'm saying? If you're in the Charlotte area, check him out. Hidden Valley Barbershop, man. The man is a beast. His name is Myron. But I was in the barbershop, there's another trucker in there, and the guy's been in the game for 15 years. He does containers. He's pretty much has pulled everything. He's pulled the reefers, he's pulled the flatbeds, he's pulled the boxes. He's pulling a box right now, actually doing locally. And he was telling me about the container game. And he was basically saying, man, they're about to open up the Panama Canal or do something with the Panama Canal where freight is going to start coming more over towards the eastern side, instead of, with the west. So the container game is about to really open up once they finish doing this Panama Canal thing. And, when that happens, he's like, containers are going to be booming. So, you keep your ears to the streets, man, and keep your ears to information to know what is going to be booming, and keep on the lookout, man. Because with trucking, it's all about progression, man. Progressing. Bettering yourself, getting in the game, getting your feet wet, learning the game, moving up in the game, man. You don't ever want to just stay stagnant, man. You learn this, and then you just stay stagnant, man. You always want to progress in this trucking game. That's how you're going to make the money. But for those that are new, I'm going to give you guys information on the school that I went to, a great school. It's the school I recommend. I did my research, did my homework before I came to this company. And I'm actually still with this company until January 1st, which I get into that with you guys as well again. exactly where your boy is going January 1st. I think a couple videos ago I told you guys I was going to Mercer. Things have changed just a little bit since then. If you guys watched the last video that I put out about the trucks being able to leave Prime, then you guys, know that I'm not any longer going to Mercer. So I'll give you guys details on where I am headed for those that do not know. But the school that I recommend, man, I came into the game, I think it's 2012 now. I've been in the game 3 years deep. I came into the game, did my research, found out companies that was going to pay the most and give the most back to the student, where you can get hands-on, one-on-one training. And the conclusion that I came up with that gives you that along with the pay is Prime. Prime Inc. Prime Inc. has, to me, the best training program in the country. They do a lot of, everything is one-on-one. So when you're in the truck with your trainer, it's one-on-one. It's not like how some of these other people, I don't want to put them out on the boat like that and put them out in the water, but I'm not going to mention no other companies. I'm going to tell you about Prime. But once again, keep your ears to the street. You talk to other people that, done train with other companies, you can find out other things. But Prime is a one-on-one school. You get your PSD instructor. After your PSD instructor, you get your TNT trainer, which actually your PSD instructor can still be your TNT trainer if he wants to take you all the way through the phase. But when I came into the game, came to Prime, I took Greyhound from Charlotte to Prime. I got to Prime. At that time, I did not have my CDL, so I had to study the book crazy, study, and then get my CDL. How it operates at Prime is if you don't have your CDL, you come in on Monday, you have to have your CDL by like Friday. Okay, so you got a week to get your mind right, man, in this book. My best advice to y'all, grab that book from your DMV before you come to Prime. Study, or even take the test and get your permit from your state before you come to Prime. Because if you come to Prime, all right, and you fail that test 2 to 3 times, man, they are sending you home, packing, okay? So you just basically took a trip to fail to go back home to where you probably done quit your job at. Now, you can't go back to your job because probably the way that you quit your job, they're not going to accept you back. So, man, plan all this out, man. Don't come to Prime thinking it's a vacation, man. You came here to get a job. So take it really serious, man, when you get in that book, man. Study that book day, night. When you out of class and you in your room, your little hotel room, man, you study that book. You find a partner that you can study with, man. Y'all get that book down. It's no worse feeling, or I don't know if worse is a word, but it's no worse feeling than you come into a place to get a job, man, and you're told that you can't get that job. Springfield is not a place that I would ever put on my map of coming to do a vacation at. So let's not make it a vacation spot. Let's make it about being serious. So when you come to that school, man, have your mind right. Study that book. I suggest you study the book before you even come to Prime. Get you a book, read it on the Greyhound on your way there. If you can, and you're confident enough, take the test before you even come to Prime. Get your permit. That's what my wife did. Very smart move on her half. You know what I mean? Took the words from your boy to do that. But that way you get the stress level off of you when you get to Prime, where you ain't got to worry about, you got to pass the physicals, you got to go through studying, through classes, through just everything, man, that deals with new hiring, man. So you want to X that out early, come with your permit already, or either come with your mind right for your book, period. So that's how that goes. You do 3 weeks out on the road with your PSD instructor. He brings you back. You test out on the pad. You have, once again, you have about 2 to 3 chances, man, to pass this test that's at the training pad. If you don't pass it within 3 times, they give you an evaluation. They figure out what's going on. After that, they're going to send you home again. So you've been out here for 3 weeks. You failed the test. Now you're going back home. It's not a good look, man. Get your mind right when you come in to do the trucking thing, man. It's very serious. It's very strenuous. You need to stay focused. If you lose smallest bit of focusness, man, you'll lose it. Trust me. Stay focused, man. You'll meet a lot of cool people out here. A lot of buddies, man, that you can get in with at the school that y'all study together with, man. Study this pre-trip with, man. Study the back end with. If you have questions, ask questions, man. But the best thing to do is either get yourself a buddy that's serious about it, or either stay dolo, man. Focus on yourself, man, because at the end of the day, nobody else is gonna pay your rent, pay your mortgage, pay your child support, or even just if you're single, put money in your pocket, man. You don't want to be broke, man. Broke is a joke, man, and ain't nothing funny about that. So that's real talk. But once you pass your 3 weeks test and you come in, and you pass your backing, and you get your CDL license. Now you go out for about 8 weeks with a TNT trainer. Basically, TNT, you basically run the truck as a team. All right. This person pretty much shows you what your job is about, what you do on the truck out here on the road, and continue still training you on backing and stuff like that, getting more advanced with it than what you were in that 3 weeks. So after you finish that, you come back into Prime, you upgrade into your own truck. At that time, you get to choose if you want to go leasing, you want to go company. A lot of people like to come back and go company. They say, hey, they want to learn the ropes, everything, get their feet wet for the first 6 months before they want to jump into a lease. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't never done that. I went straight into leasing. But at the same time, I'm a business mind individual, so I can run a business. I've run businesses before I came to Prime, so it wasn't an issue with me on how to stack the money, save the money, and put it towards a business. Now, if you're not business minded, I do suggest that you go company, because you have to be business minded to do lease. It's the only way to do it, man. If you start getting that money and you start thinking that it's your paycheck, really, and you start blowing it, man, you're not stacking back anything for your LLC. So if you're not LLC minded, man, I do not suggest, or business minded, I do not suggest that you do lease. I suggest you do company for a little bit, get to learn the game, get comfortable with your truck, get comfortable with running, get comfortable with everything before you jump out and start doing your leasing. So once you come back and you're upgrading your own truck, it's a couple of key things that you want to keep focused on making money. One thing is watching your fuel. When you're a company driver, they are really on you, really heavy at Prime about your fuel. They tell you how many gallons you can put in the truck. They tell you pretty much how fast you can go. Pretty much, they also tell you where they want you at miles per gallon every week. You know what I mean? If you're below that, you're going to start getting canceled. And if it continues up, they're going to terminate you. So the biggest thing when you're a company driver is to watch your fuel, because basically it's not fuel that you're paying for, it's fuel they're paying for. So they're taking the hit, they're taking the loss whenever you're burning fuel a lot faster. As a lease driver, you're in charge of your own fuel, you pay for your own fuel, you do what you want. But at the end of the day, as a lease driver, you still want to watch your fuel, because that is money that that you can control, and that comes out of your paycheck. So fuel. Either company or lease driver. Fuel. Number one controllable expense at your hands. Next thing on making money is run. Stay out and run. Run. When I say run, man, that don't mean like you think you running because you're doing like 3 hours before you take a break. Man, that ain't running, man. That's poo-putting, man. You playing around with it. Listen, when I say run, man, stay in that seat for 8 hours, man, before you take your first break. That's running. Run. Get down the road, man. Get down the road. I mean, stop if you got to pee, of course. You know what I mean? But don't keep on stopping at every truck stop that you go along the way to get out, grab a drink, go pee, stretch real quick. Man, nah, man. Get down the road. Stay in that seat for 8 hours, man. Keep that door closed for 8 hours, man. Once you stop after 8 hours, man, then you just got a 30-minute. Take your pee break. Set it up to where you know where you're going to eat at your truck stop along your route, man. Run. Stop doing these little breaks every 2 hours, every 3 hours, man. That's not running, man. I'm here to tell you that's not running. So if ain't nobody told you that ain't running, that's running. It's not running. So, stay in that driver's seat for 8 hours. It's another good key point, man. Keep your truck running. Another way of making money in this industry, man, is stay out. I see a lot of cats, man, that want to complain that they want to go home. They want to stay out for 2 weeks and go home for 3 or 4 days and go out for 2 weeks and come home. Listen, man, listen. That's not what this industry is about, man. This industry is about making money, man. You are moving transportation. You're moving products, man. That's your job. Your job is not to be out for 2 weeks, go home for 3 days, go back out for 2 weeks. Man, then you wonder why you ain't making no money, man, because you don't run, you don't stay out. Stay out, man. Stay out 6 to 8 weeks, man. A month and a half to 2 months. The time goes by so fast. Trust me when I tell you, the time goes by so fast, man. Yo, 6 to 8 weeks will show up so quick, man. I'm telling you. That's why I suggest y'all do 6 to 8 weeks. Then you go home for about 4 days, 4 to 5 days. I still, I wouldn't spend a week and a half at home. Yo, you're losing money. You're not making money. And actually, truth be told, nobody ever told you when you go home, you spend money. So while you at home for a week, you spending up all this money, your truck ain't revenue and nothing. It's a negative, man. So it puts you in the negative. Now you have no paycheck, man. Stay out 6 to 8 weeks, stack up, stack up, stack up. Then when you go home for 4 to 5 days, man, you got money. You got money that you can spend around and play with, man. So 6 to 8 weeks, man. My recommendation, stay out 6 to 8 weeks, man. Stop asking to go home every damn 2 weeks, man. Sorry to use the cuss word in this, but I'm tired of hearing drivers always say, "Can I go home every 2 weeks?" Or "What you think?" And I ask them how you plan on running your truck. Or I'm gonna stay out for about 2 weeks and go home. Or I'm gonna stay out for about 3 weeks. Or I'll stay out for a month. Man, you in the wrong business then, man. You gonna go home every month, man. Don't even do trucking. Don't even do OTR. Go do local. And again, when you do local, you don't make as much doing local as OTR. Don't care what nobody tells you. Okay? It's a pay cut. Pay cut, pay cut, pay cut. So whoever tells you it's not a pay cut, they're lying. It's a pay cut. You make more money OTR. It's just that people that go local, they want to be around their family, or they've been out on the road for 15, 20 years. Now they want to do the home time. I understand that. Me, I've been in the game 3 years, man. I'm staying out here. I'm trying to make a name for myself and my business, On Point Logistics. So I need trucks. Once I put about 5 trucks on this road in my 5-year plan, then I'm going home. Sit on my ass, watch football all day, live the life. But right now I got to put the work in. In the same way for you. You come in the trucking industry, you need to put the work in now. Relax later. Real talk. Next thing is watch food, man. Food consumption, man, out here on the road can be very, 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 very expensive, man. You got restaurants here, you got restaurants there. You got, McDonald's at every truck stop, seems like almost. Or actually, let me take that back. That's Subway. It's at every damn truck stop, it seems like. And that shit can get really costly. Excuse my French again. But that can get really costly. And if you buying sub sandwich here, sub sandwich there, every time you stop, man, that adds up. Before you know it, you can spend $100 in food a week on sub sandwiches, man. Yo, go to Walmart, stack up your refrigerator, get some cup of noodles, get some microwavables. For that same $100 that you spend a week, you can go on Walmart and buy $50, man, worth of food. You just cut your price in half. You put that extra 50 in your pocket, man. That adds up, man. Do it 50 times 52 weeks, man, in a year. You do the math, man. I don't need to do it. I already know it. So you do the math. You tell me what's the best way to go. Bang. So watch your food, man. And if you don't watch your food out here and your diet ain't great, man, you're going to become big and bloated, and you're going to become a heavyweight. Health becomes bad. Too much weight on the heart, man. And you start having heart attacks, having a hard time breathing, man. Take care of yourself out here on the road, man, because nobody else is going to do it for you. Take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Next thing is, man, keep all receipts, man. All receipts. Because at the end of the year, when you file taxes, anything that you spent money on that deals with trucking, man, that's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. All right? Regardless if you company or not, man, tax write-off. Yo, get that money. Because if you don't, man, your taxes are going to be high, man. That's stuff that you can write off easily at the end of the year, man. Get all your bread that you spend your bread on while you're out on the road, man. Even when you go home, man, if it's something that you spending money on, man, write that down, man. Keep the receipt. That's still part of your business, man. So it's still part of trucking. So make sure you keep all receipts, man. And keep them organized, man. There's a lot of people out here that just want to hand these receipts off to their tax people. Here you go. Man, the tax person look at it like, man, what? Then they may make a mistake on your tax. Yo, keep everything in line, man. Food with food, gas with gas, fuel with fuel. Advertisement with advertisement receipts. Stuff for your truck with stuff for your truck, man. Keep it organized, man. Stay organized. Your business stays organized, man. It's a firm thing I believe, man. Stay organized, business stays organized. Next thing is get in good with your fleet manager. I explained this before, man. Get in good with your fleet manager. You get in bad with your fleet manager, he gonna give you bad loads, man. You start bad mouthing, he gonna give you bad loads. Yeah, F my fleet manager. Yeah, he gonna say F you too. Like I said before in another video, he controls your paycheck. Why would you tell somebody who controls your paycheck F them? That doesn't make psychological sense, man. So get in good with your fleet manager. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you to brown nose, kiss no butt, man, but what I am telling you to do is see how they want you to run. You know what I mean? Understand how they want you to run. Understand how you need to run to make this money, man. It's all about making money, being successful in trucking. It's about your money, man. Who cares what the haters say, man? Who cares what, oh, you and your fleet manager, you must be cool, you doing, yo, who cares, man? Only reason they mad is because your paycheck is bigger than theirs. End of the day, your paycheck is bigger than theirs. And last time I did 2 + 2 = 4, that equals the right remedy for me, because that sounds like the paycheck is for me and against you. So I'm with it. So I'm going to be down with my fleet manager, see how he needs me to run so that I can get the good loads when they come across his board. I can get those good loads that he's going to give me because he knows that I run hard. He knows that I'm going to get it there in time. He knows that I'm going to run great. Another thing, oh yeah, for you new drivers, yo, get your freight there on time, man. Get your freight there on time. Don't come in the game being late with your freight because you on your time and oh, back home I'm 5 minutes late. I'm sorry. No. These shippers and receivers, yo, they notate all of that, man. Notate it all. You 5 minutes late for the receiver, they notate it, man. 5 minutes late for the receiver, they notate it. Okay? All of that goes back against the company that you work for, where later on down the line, man, you'll start to see them start slowly taking loads away. And that's taking revenue from you, man. That's taking money out your paycheck. Be on time for these, man. Be early. Be early, man. Try to be early for a change, man. Stop being late. Stop being on time, man. Start being early for a change. Okay? See what early feels like one time. And I guarantee you, when you see what early feels like, you're going to always do it. Reason why? Because when you get there early, you get to chill. You get to relax. If you're tired, you get to kick back and go to sleep. I'm at my 90 already. For Prime, it's 90. 01 is the shipper. 90 is the receiver. I'm at my 90. I'm chill. I'm at my 01. I'm chill. I'm not running trying to race through traffic. And next thing you know, you're racing through traffic. You have an accident. You get a speeding ticket. You run lights. All this goes on your DAC report. All this goes on your CSA score. For those of y'all that don't know, CSA, DAC scores, those are important for you guys that are new in the game. CSA is basically a score on who you are. Basically, they're keeping a scorecard of who you are. Okay, a DAC report is basically your references going on. All of these companies, once you do decide to go into different companies, are going to look at this stuff. So make sure you keep your CSA score clean and your DAC good. Okay, very important, man. Bad CSA score, bad DAC report, no job. All right. And just in case for y'all out there that don't know, 5 kisses of death, man. If you haven't heard, 5 kisses of death, where basically if any of these happen, man, your CDL career is over. Okay. I think one is speeding in the school zone. Okay. Another one is rollover. Another one is speeding in construction zone. That's 3. The 4th one is DUI in a truck. Okay. And I think a 5th one is fatality, man. Fatality. You get any of those 5 on, fatality is not one. Bring that back. Abandonment is the next one. You get any of these 5 on your DAC report or your CSA, man, CDL career is over, man, pretty much. Okay? They can deal with people who have felonies. You know, a lot of these companies are starting to become felony friendly, but they will not deal with anybody who's rolled their truck, anybody who's abandoned their truck, who speeds through school zones, speeds through constructions, and drinks and drives. Out of the question, man. No tolerance for it. You will get your CDL pulled. You will not get it back. And when you do get it back, guess what? Nobody's going to take you except for mom and pop, JoJo shop, haul lumber. You're overweight. Take the back roads. You don't want to work for that, man. So keep yourself clean, man. Be on time so you don't have to worry about none of this stuff, man. And keep the liquor, man, out of your trucks. Stop drinking unless you are on a completely 48-hour at the house for the weekend, like your boy. Speaking of, man, that's why I do these videos here at the house, man, just to show y'all, man. I run dedicated Charlotte Pipe, man. For those out there who say, yeah, you don't make $2,500 every week and get home every weekend. Hey, yo, I'm doing the videos at the house every weekend. How not so? Yes, I am home every weekend, Bango. I will do the videos here every weekend. I promise you. So, I'm home every weekend. Where are you at? Boop. So, but I'm about to wrap this video up. The number for you guys to reach Prime, in case you guys don't know, for recruiting department is 1-877 Prime Jobs. I'm gonna say it again. That's 1-877 Prime Jobs. Actually, that's Prime Job. Take the S off of the jobs, Prime Job. All right. If not, you can go to the website primeinc.com. Sign up with them. Great company. I'm still with them. I'm with them, like I said, till January 1st. Sad to say, but happy to announce that this is the company I will be going for. Just sent me my packet in the mail. Should y'all see that? Yeah. Y'all see that, right? Whoop, 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 whoop. So yeah, that's right. I'll be going to Landstar, y'all. I'm headed to Landstar January 1st, man. So my time at Prime has been a great blast. But I've been here for 3 years, man. My thing with Prime is, man, you get in, get your feet wet with Prime, man. Prime is a get your feet wet company, and then you bounce. You move on to bigger and better things, and you get that money, man. It's a training company. Once you get your feet wet and learn the game, get going, man. That's the best thing I can tell you with Prime. So, yo, I'm signing out for this week, man. Bingo. You know what I'm saying? Before I leave, you know, I got to hit y'all off with some vape, man. Because, you know, I ain't open to show up with the vape, so I'm going to show you the vape. But check out my new joint, man. This joint is kind of sick. I got the rubber bands of LSU. You feel me? Pretty dope, man. If I may say so myself. So, what I'm going to leave y'all with today, I'm vaping on, what does it smell like this? My daughter says it smells like waffle. So, yeah, walnut. That's what it tastes like, walnut waffles, man. So, man, we out, man. Till next week, man. Me and my daughter, my dog over there, Jake. What up, boy? He down there chilling, man. He don't want to come over. But we out, man, the next week. We'll check y'all later, man. On Point Trucking Concepts, man. You see it down there in the drop tab, man. Also in the description link, man, I have a link to On Point Trucking Concepts, man, our Facebook page. All right, shout out to everybody out there doing the trucking videos, man. That's doing it big, keeping it positive, man. I mess with y'all. Till later, your boy's out.